What's going on, guys? We got the grand final tomorrow, and it's gonna be none other than FaZe versus Navi, so I'm very excited for that matchup. Now, today's matches were pretty lackluster, man, for the Copenhagen Major, man. I just expected these teams to fight back a little harder. I'm sure a lot of overs props fell under by a few kills. I'm sure some cashed overs, like barely. So I mean, it was a pretty anticlimactic day today, man, leading up to the grand final. But we're expecting a banger match tomorrow. I actually got the projections for the entire sheet, and I'm actually gonna share with you guys the entire sheet of projections that I made for this matchup. It's all the players on the FaZe roster, all the players on the Navi roster. I'm going to give you guys the projections, and I'm going to give you guys my two favorite picks that you guys could lock in, and a little breakdown and research behind each pick so you guys could feel confident going into it, or you guys could fade if you disagree. So, but real quick, let's get into what happened over in the server today. So last night, actually, in the CS2 chat, I was like, y'all feeling dangerous for some low tier waking cash? 3 people were like, yup. I told them I want to wake up and do a front flip. This guy Sniper Chaos said I'm down. One Wonder said run it. I was like, I'm gonna do a little 3-man. They said I'm down. They're over here applying. That's just how the community is, man. We just started cooking out of nowhere. And sure enough, I shared this 3-man right here with very light research. I said I want to capitalize off the low tier cheese. Good stats support all these plays, but once again, these lines are high and this is a low tier matchup, so blowouts are more common here. And I told him if I wake up to a chalk slip, I'm gonna pretend it never happened. So I gave him S Chilla for over 14.5 headshots. I gave him Demon for over 19.5 headshots, and I gave him Jackie for over 32.5 kills. Sure enough, man, we woke up and at like 6 a.m. and caught these last 2 games, and they cashed their lines, man. You see everyone's going crazy here because we started the day off hot. We turned 20 bucks into $100. There was W's everywhere. Everyone was hyped about it. As you see down here, all the reactions, man, the server goes crazy when we cash. And we've been cashing a lot on CS these last few days, man, to be honest with you. This was today at 8:49 a.m. Mother effing Sparrow said, he gave me a shout out. He said money. Cashed 50 with 10 bucks, so he paid for his premium right there. Then you got me, that's where I posted it, telling everyone to upgrade a bandit. And right here, this guy also cashed for 66 bucks, also paid for his premium on a waking cash. Woke up and paid his premium. L just took this, cashed 100 just like me. He threw 20 on it. Chewy said raw waking cash. He cashed 75 off that slip. So you can see how it was going on, man, what was going on. And today we woke up, we were all feeling good going into these matches, man. But this guy said another day, another push. We take those. He made 150 off that 100, and this is what I mean, man. Some of these overs barely hit, some of them pushed, some fell under by a few kills. I believe Rain hit and Nico hit. A bunch of guys that we had in our projections, we shared the projections for that matchup, and it's actually these projections here. So you see, like, we had Zywoo, man. Zywoo flopped today. Rain cashed, Karrigan cashed, and then if you go over here, we also, this is the one I shared on YouTube yesterday. We had Monacy cash, Nico cashed, but Am fell under his kills, and Bit ended up pushing his line. So the 4 plays that I gave you guys, the 5 plays that I gave you guys yesterday, I think it was 3 out of 5. So 2 of them missed, and it was just because it was just a really lackluster performance, man. And to be honest with you guys, I took an L for that because I cashed 100 in the morning, but then I lost these right here. Zywoo just didn't come to play today, man. It was kind of heartbreaking that's how he went out, man. He did not perform at all. He had like 8 kills his first map, so that was just, he just didn't really come to perform, man. He had like 8 kills on map 1, so that's just very unfortunate, man. I hate to see it, but it is what it is. Karrigan cashed his lines, and actually Karrigan had 10 headshots on map 1, man, and then map 2 was very fast, so he didn't get many more, but he did clear his line. So W's all day. And then we had Monacy, like I said, he cleared his line. He cleared it by 14 kills, man, so that was pretty sweat free. And then man, Emma, this guy had 11 kills at the start, man. He had like 17 after OT, and then just didn't get those last 4 kills for us on Nuke, man. I don't know what he was doing. He was just walking around. He just flopped. It was very unfortunate. It was very frustrating, but it is what it is. We still ended up green by a little bit thanks to this 3-man. So I mean, it is what it is. We get to fight another day tomorrow, and it's a grand final for $500,000. So I mean, I imagine they're gonna fight tooth and nail for it. But real quick, before we get into the projections, man, I'm telling you, all the value is in this server, because not only do we do the projections, but I give you guys my favorite slips, like this 3-man, and they're the slips that I put my own personal money on. You see the unit amount, how much I put on, and where I value it at, and I basically make the best combinations I think are the best combinations, so you get to tell directly. And on top of that, you get all these projections every single day. You see, these are the projections we had for yesterday, so you get these every single day, man. But we do charge a 50-cent a day fee, which adds up to $15 a month, but you're getting that value every day at your fingertips, and you're joining a great community, man. You're not only getting my projections but my slips, you're also getting all these mods down here. If you look down here, getting all these channels for all these mods that are seasoned vets when it comes to like NBA, NHL, MLB, bunch of esports. We're very heavily focused on esports, but we do also have a very strong NBA community. You see the NBA chat, we got the Call of Duty chat, CS2 chat, LOL chat, and these chats are just going to be expanding because we're picking up a bunch of new guys that are very good at what they do for different sports. So we're just expanding, man. We're growing, but we started with esports, so we're very heavily focused on esports. And if you want to come join a tribe, man, that thinks just like you and just wants to make money every single day and it has research behind every single picks and is very active, we're all very active. Everyone there is very helpful, good ass vibes. So I mean, I want to invite you guys over, man. Stop by, see how you like it, man. It's 50 cents a day. You're going to get your money's worth every single day. I promise you. We put in a lot of work every day. But aside from that, I'm going to stop yapping about it. Let's get straight to the picks, man. We got these projections here. And actually right here, this is where it gets a little weird, man, because this match could go a bunch of different ways. And when I say that, I mean the map picks. The map picks are very important, right? It's the key thing to our projections, heavily based on map picks. Our projections are heavily based on map picks. So it's very important. So we try to predict them, right? And usually it goes in our favor. We're pretty good at predicting the maps now. And then we create projections based on their performances on those maps and then projecting how many rounds the maps are going to be. So if it's going to go the distance or if it's going to be a blowout, things like that, right? So here we don't see any blowouts. We see a bunch of 13-8s and a 13-7, but anything could happen. These are just numbers. This is math, but it's a grand final, man. Anything could happen. It could be a double OT or it could be a 13-3, man. Let's hope for the double OT, but just in case it is a 13-3, we're going to avoid the very high lines. And we're going to stick to the lines that we think have tons of value based on like what we've been seeing these past few days. And also the maps that we're expecting. So I'm personally thinking that FaZe is going to pick Nuke. That's why it's right here. So it's map predicted 1. And why? Because that's their best map, man. FaZe is just dominant on it. But I could see them picking Inferno. They are on a 4-map winning streak. So there's momentum there. But I mean, you compare 62% pick ratio to 3% pick ratio in the last 3 months. I think they're pretty confident on Nuke, so they might just say, you know what? Yeah, they played Nuke, but we got double the maps played on it, and we still have a better win percentage than them, so we're probably going to have way more strats to them. And it's a grand final, man. Why would you want to risk another head-to-head on a map that might be weaker than your Nuke, right? So I'm thinking they're going to go Nuke, but it could easily go Inferno. It could even go Ancient, man. That's a 21%. And then they also have same amount of maps, but they got way better win percentage, so we could also see Ancient. So I mean, it's kind of hard to predict the maps, but I'm just gonna assume that they're gonna go Nuke because that is their best map. That's their bread and butter. So I'm hoping they pull it out in the grand final to just be extra confident, right? Now when we look at Na'Vi, man, we're thinking they're gonna go Mirage or Overpass. And the reason why I say that is because FaZe has a very weak Overpass game. I mean, Spirit put them on blast when they got like a 13-3 on Overpass, right? And then Na'Vi is actually very good at it. They got 80% win rate compared to FaZe's 33% win rate. So I could definitely see them picking that, although they haven't played it much, only 5 maps, and they don't really pick it as much. But I mean, if they want to pick FaZe apart, they got to find out their weaknesses, and I think Overpass is a very good weakness to try to exploit. I think that's a good path to victory for Na'Vi, and I think they should try it. But if they don't go with Overpass, I think we might see Mirage, man. That's another big map that's 37%, and they got 73% win rate. They got double the experience they got double the maps in the last 3 months compared to FaZe on this map, and they got a higher win percentage. So that's definitely a very good possibility that they pick Mirage. And normally you'd say their first pick is Anubis, but I think FaZe bans Anubis because both of them hate Vertigo. I'm pretty sure Na'Vi's gonna ban Vertigo because FaZe will still play it, man. They'll pull that trick out their sleeve and still play it, even though that's their auto veto. So Na'Vi probably doesn't want to play with that at all. They're gonna ban it, leaving FaZe the option to ban Anubis because that's probably the obvious pick for Na'Vi, and FaZe is very bad at it. They're 1-3 on it right now. So I'm sure they ban it. I hope they ban it. Otherwise, I don't know what the coaching staff's doing over there, man. But they should ban it. So that leaves us with the options, man. I think FaZe is gonna pick Nuke, and Na'Vi is gonna pick Mirage or Overpass. So looking at our projection sheet, we got Mirage with Nuke, right? Map 1 and 2. And this is the columns right here for maps 1 and map. This is the projections for those maps combined, right? So you look at these 2 columns, and this is for Nuke and Mirage. And then you look at these 2 columns, and this is for Nuke and Overpass. So these are 2 projections. So if you think you're going to see Nuke and Mirage, look at these 2 columns for kills and headshots and go off of these alone. If you think you're going to see Nuke and Overpass, go off of these 2 columns and ignore the rest, man. Or if you're unsure like I am, like I can't really pin it down to 2 maps, man, then do what I like to do. I like to compare the value across both columns, right? And try to find value. And the perfect example of this is actually JL, man. And that's one of the picks that I got for you guys today. What I'm seeing here is he has a line at 31, man. And he's projected 35 across Nuke and Mirage across 21 rounds each. So 42 rounds, he's projected 35 kills, man. And that's because he has a 0.95 kill per round average on Nuke and he has a 0.75 kill per round average on Mirage, so that's very good. And then if you look at Overpass, he has a 0.71, which is why he actually still clears his line by 3 kills on the projections. If you look at Nuke and Overpass, so he's projecting 35 and 34. Man, that's tons of value. His line is at 31. He actually fried today. He had tons of impact today, so I feel pretty good about that guy, man. But so that's one of the picks that I got for you guys today. It's JL over 31 kills. I'm actually not upset with his headshots either. His line's at 16. He has projections for 17, and he's projected 16. But who knows, man? He could start off the day hot with like 8 headshots and just be sweat free at like round 5. That's why I like headshots. But I just decided to take his kills. I think 31 is very reachable. And I think, I mean, it's a grand final against FaZe, man. So I think this guy's gonna come in. He knows he has to perform. He knows he has to have impact tomorrow. And these are maps that he'll be comfortable on. So I'm expecting him to have a big day tomorrow. Hopefully the game goes the distance, right? And hopefully things go our way and JL cashes that over, man. And now looking at the FaZe side of things, man, I got Karrigan, man, and I'm gonna go with Karrigan and headshots. Now I know Karrigan's he was my favorite under for the long time, but Karrigan is a vet, man. Don't get it twisted. He's the IGL. He plays slow, but when he's in front of a crowd in big moments like this, he turns up, and he has been the last 2 days, man. He's been cashing his overs. He's been cashing us in the server the last 2 days. Today he dropped 10 headshots on map 1, sweat free. He had a line for headshots at like 12.5, and we cashed that going into map 2, man. Like sweat free, bro. We had tons of time. We were chilling, and I think he's gonna come in and do the same thing because, like I said, man, we might see Nuke, we might see Ancient, we might even see Inferno. And Inferno was actually one of the maps he played today. Inferno, he got 8 headshots, man. He had 15 kills and 8 headshots. So that's a high headshot percentage. And he has a line at 13.5. So he needs 14 headshots, man. So this map was a 8 and 13, 21 round game, right? He got 15 kills and 8 headshots. He's already more than halfway there if he matches that energy on Inferno. If they go Inferno. Then if we go to Nuke, man, this is where he got the 10 headshots, bro. He had 14 kills and 10 headshots. So, I mean, you're talking about 14 kills and only 4 of them weren't headshots, man. So I'm telling you, this guy's gonna be doinking domes. I mean, I'm assuming he's gonna continue doinking domes, and just right now I'm just trying to capitalize on his low line because he's known for being a slower player. But people don't understand, man. Karrigan loves the crowd. You see him hyping up the crowd. He likes to turn up and show people that he could be a slayer too. Don't think that he sucks, bro, just because he doesn't get all the kills all the time. This guy is a demon. He has more experience than all these guys. So he's gonna come in, and if he starts feeling himself, he's gonna chow, man, and he's gonna be winning those ones when he doinks your dome. So I'm hoping to see that side of Karrigan tomorrow. He cashed my line twice in the last few days, so I'm gonna put my faith in him. His line's only at 13.5 headshots, so I love that, bro. If he gets another 10 headshot map like this, then I'll be sweat free, and I'll just need JL to do his thing, man. So lock those 2 in for a slip for the free YouTube channel. But like I said, man, if you want all my favorite picks for all the matches, the lines just dropped for all the matches we got tomorrow. So if you want all those projections, all my personal picks, all the channels for all the mods we have in there, hit that link, bro. It's only 50 cents a day, and I promise you there's value there. There's way more value there than only telling one slip right here, man, because in there we're having conversations. You get to see why our pick process goes. You get to decide whether you want to tell exactly or fade. You get to see the way we come up with things, so you learn a lot, bro. So you're getting tons of value every single day at your fingertips, and we're making money every day, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, anyone will tell you that we make money there every day. We always end up green. So I highly recommend it, bro. If you got 15 bucks in your pocket and you want to join a good community where you could grow your bankroll and you could grow your knowledge for esports gambling, hit that link, bro. But aside from that, that's the 2 picks that I got for you guys. Let's hope to see a banger grand final tomorrow. It's for 500K, bro. It cannot be a blowout. If it's a blowout, I'm gonna run naked out the window over there. But aside from that, thanks for watching. I hope we make a shit ton of money, and I'll see you guys on the next one.